Well, I'm trying something different with the solar panels. We had them up on sawhorses, and the shade was just too deep closer to the RV. So I thought, well, maybe if I move them down here, it'll catch more sun. Now I'm here at 11, and unfortunately, still deep shade. And why is that? It's still deep shade because this 2x4 is oriented north-south. And the problem is my trees are just gigantic. And what's really hard to tell, because it's hard to judge for scale, just like slopes on driveways, but these trees that are close to the road are probably 60 feet tall. And since this is just a temporary space to put the RV, I am not going to cut these trees down just to get some shade. Now, this big one, the foresters told me, is maybe aging out and maybe it'll need to come down. But again, this is just temporary space. So I'm still getting deep shade. I'm getting some power. But I also noticed that it's not charging at like 14 point something amps, or volts rather, 14, like 14.3 or 14.7 that lithium should be. And I think it's because my MPPT isn't picking up my configuration from the software because I forgot to pull a jumper. So that's the task for today. So this is the conditions with the jumper still in place. I have it set to lithium battery in the software, but the jumper's configured for lead acid. So it's showing voltage of 13.42 volts, which really should be 14 point something. So we'll disconnect everything and take that jumper out of there and see if we can get this up to 14. Well, unfortunately, after disconnecting everything and hooking it all back together and changing the battery settings to lead acid to lithium, back to lithium, back and forth, it's still only putting out 13.48 volts. So I don't know what it's doing. It's definitely charging because the battery software shows that it is accepting a charge. So for now, I guess I'll leave it as it is and start on some other chores. Have a great day.